Everything's set up here. Hopefully the audio is actually working correctly. I know I don't ever schedule my live streams. I do apologize for that. I just never know when I'm going live. So I do want to actually cover some comments, questions, things like that tonight in this live stream. So give me a second while I get my stream up so I can actually read the chat. So if you actually do hear everything, let me know by hitting a thumbs up on the screen here so I can see that everything's working while I try to get this to actually work. All right. Okay, there we are. So I'm going to test to make sure audio is working. All right, yep, audio is good. Okay, Whispering Wind, good to see you. Darcy, good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? So, guys, please, when you got questions or anything like that need to be answered, put the @ symbol, Survival Living, so it lights up on my screen so I can actually see it and makes it much easier for me to get to questions and things. John Turtle, good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Saw you pop up in on Alaska Prepper, last giveaway for the vacuum saver. Yeah, Alaska Prepper does a lot of great giveaways and stuff like that, guys. Alaska Prepper's just a good dude, plain out and simple. He's helped me out a lot. He taught me a lot about YouTube as well. See here. There's been a lot of people that have helped influence me as a YouTube creator and as a prepper too. So I've had a lot of help from a lot of people. I've always said Mark People TV, Mark People News, they've been a big help, big support. Arkansas Living, good to see you, buddy. How you doing, man? All right, scrolling through here. The Bitter Critter, good to see you. Led Zepp Girl, awesome to see you. Of course, Led Zeppelin, one of the greatest rock band ever, even though they consider themselves the blues. The Milkmaid, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Let's see here. Scrolling through here. All right. So we're going to try to answer as many questions and comments and stuff. I'll get some comments asking questions, so it's easier for me to do a live stream and just actually go through that. Saw you were live before I headed to bed listening in. The Milkmaid, well, I do know you work hard, especially out there where you're at. So if you need to go rest up, I understand that. So tonight is just trying to get up with everybody and try to see what's all going on. North Carolina, Bragg area, awesome. Very cool. So one of the things that I recently had comments on is that people don't like my workout videos. Hey, you don't have to click on it. That's just all the way there is to it, guys. I'm trying to incorporate what I do here on my channel that I work really hard on. See how that works. So I actually believe we as preppers need to start getting our bodies in shape, getting prepared. Even if that's just, it doesn't mean you have to slam weights. It means that even if you just have to cut back on food intake, okay? And I don't mean starve yourself. I mean actually count your calories out and serving sizes and actually eat a decent meal, several meals, 3 meals a day is actually what they recommend, and get in shape that way. You'd be amazed at how much weight you lose. Okay, I'm trying to help teach that because I actually do it. I've shown when I was very overweight, when I was really sick and stuff like that. I'm showing what I am now. Sorry, I look tired right now. It's just because I just got finished doing triceps like 45 minutes ago. So yeah, I'm burnt. I'm spent. I'm always doing something. It doesn't mean you have to do what I do. I just want to try to encourage people because when it really comes down to it, you need to be able to rely on your body. Okay? Case in point example that I've always talked about is that when Hurricane Michael came through Panama City, the first casualties wasn't collapses of buildings on top of people. It was after the fact. And it wasn't electrocution either. It was people that were having strokes and heart attacks because they had no water and they'd walk several miles to a retention pond or a ditch to collect water in 5-gallon buckets and trying to walk back and they'd have a stroke. And that's why I'm trying to tell people you need to start exercising, okay? Because we can only store so much water. If you're lucky and you have a pond in your backyard, or like what we have right here, we have a well. Okay, we can always power it up, no big deal. We have replacement parts for it. We can get that well going again. It's not run off 220. We can actually power it up with 120 volts. We can use a solar. We can use a solar generators. We can use a gasoline generator. We have the ability to. So this is why I'm pushing that. And here's another thing. If you've got to move, can you move? I do know there's a lot of people that are disabled. I understand that. My recommendation to these people is to start working and building a community, strengthen numbers. If you know that you can't evacuate out of an area because of disabilities, things like that, start building your community. You'll have somebody there to help. Community is very important. All right, scrolling through here. I saw somebody say Rip Curl was here. Rip Curl, I cannot see you again. And I did check my studios, in there. You're not blocked, and I cannot see you on this channel. I can see you on my other channel, but I can never see you on this one. I can see your comments when you leave a comment on my videos, but I can never see you in the live streams. Jay Stone, good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? By the way, guys, if you have not checked out Jay Stone 78, her channel, make sure you put up your channel, my mods. Go ahead and put your channels up, guys. You're more than welcome to. You're part of our community here. I like trying to support each other. Rip Curl Readiness, he also has a very good channel, and he's got a secondary channel up as well. Make sure that we get these channels in there, guys. Dragon Slayer, good to see you. I'm trying to make sure. I saw a question, guys. I'm trying to get back to it. I think it was dog food or something like that. Hold on one second. Let me try to find this. Don't forget dog food, people. Whispering Wind. Okay, that wasn't a question. Yeah, we do cover pet food. Okay, so I don't have a dog. My brother has a dog. Ghetto, good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Um, I store up what we need for my wife's pet. She has rabbits. We store up hay. We got a year's supply of hay. We got a year's supply of rabbit pellets. We have rabbit snacks, what they like. They like humans too. Okay, animals like snacks. Can they survive without it? Of course they can. But being responsible, get your pet a snack. Um, we also keep medication that they need. All right, there is critical care and stuff like that for small pets. We store up that. It's just another prep. We always store up, and then we have hay seeds that we can actually grow. So we can grow our own hay. I have not been very successful down here in Florida trying to grow it, though. I'll be honest on that one. That's been a tough one for me to try to master. All right, scrolling through here. I like your videos because you're real. Keep it up. Alien Forensic, good to see you. And that's an awesome name. I don't know if you got a channel or not. If you do got a channel, I want to check it out. I do like watching the alien stuff. There was a series, I think it was on Roku, um, Project Blue Book. I sat there and watched it all the way through. I love stuff like that. All right, scrolling through here. Jay Stone, appreciate you getting those links up for us. I know it's a lot of work on my mods. Sorry, guys. I appreciate the support. I really do. Okay, Milk Dud. You must be talking about Milkmaid. Milkmaid's awesome. Okay, the cold sounds better. Yes, yes. So that last trip I was on, I was still dealing with a head cold and stuff. Yeah, I sounded horrible. Hopefully the mic's coming up good because I do have the mic sitting off screen. So hopefully that is coming up good. CJ Blaze, good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Uh, Saint, I'm guessing that's pronounced Sean, and I do apologize if I mispronounce your name. Keep it up. Super sticker there. That's awesome, man. Yeah, yeah, I am. I'm really, really dedicated on getting in shape. I definitely do appreciate the super chat sticker there. Never required, guys, ever. And I do want to do another case in point, guys. So I don't know, about a month ago, I wanted everybody to quit our membership. I wanted you to, buy your food and stuff. I still had a lot of people that just kept on buying in, so I left it up. Okay, that's up to everybody else. I will still be producing, members only videos, but that's never required. I still say, take care of yourself first. I've always said that from day one. Buy your normal canned goods, dry goods, before you ever buy anything from my links on long-term food stores, all that stuff. Get that normal food first. It lasts a very long time, and make sure you buy what you eat. Okay, you don't want a whole bunch of cans of spinach if you don't like spinach. But you'll eat it if you're hungry. I guarantee you that. I see here, John Turtle. Do you have any recommendations for material to help people transition to rural living from the city? Material. Are you I'm guessing you're referring to like literature type of stuff. I'm not really sure, my friend. Um, I'm not really understanding the question. So give me a little clarity on that one because I'm not understanding the question. Uh, to be honest, I mean, rural life. I've never had a problem going back to rural life because I grew up in it. City life was hard for me to adapt to. It was. It's just way too fast paced, and I just felt like I was being smothered. Oh, it was just too many people. I just didn't like being around. I felt out of my element big time. I did not like being around it. I felt like there were just too many eyes on me at all times. So I don't have any problem doing uh, rural life. John Turtle, yes. So you mean like literature? Not really, my friend. If you're talking about like homesteading and stuff like that, there are some really good YouTube channels that really do cover a lot of homesteading information. But as far as like a book, I don't have anything for you, my friend. I don't. I'd be just naming stuff just to be sound like I know what I'm talking about. So I'm not gonna do that. How's it going from SWA SWTA FFYNJ? I don't know. I definitely don't know how to pronounce that one. Definitely do appreciate the super sticker. Never required, my friend. All right, so casual preparedness. Good job in the workout videos. I'm doing the same thing. Awesome. Some friends and went hiking 3.6 miles in 57 minutes. My best back in Air Force standards. You know what? I don't remember what the Air Force standard was. I was a late teen at the time, and I don't remember what the runtime was. To be honest, I really don't. I do remember it wasn't that difficult when we were like 18 years old. Let me rephrase that. And when we were 18 doing that, it really wasn't that big of a deal. Um, but I don't remember what the standards are. But the fact is that you're actually going back out there and doing it. That's key right there. That is definitely key right there. Survival preparedness for beginners. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Definitely good to see you, my friend. Let's see here. X2 X24 Prepper. Good to see you, buddy. Hold on a second, guys. When I was out there working out, I took my wedding ring off. I know. Oh my god. Because when I do the tricep rope, it just digs into my hand. So I just realized I don't have my wedding ring on, so I had to make sure I put that back on. Yeah. I'm still married. I'm still married. I don't know why my wife puts up with me, but she does. Any books or suggestions, buying land, etc. So when we went and bought our land in Wyoming, we went through onlinelandsales.com. That's who we went through. And they broke it up through a payment plan that extended like, oh man, I think it was extended up to 22 years. And we were able to double up and get our stuff paid off. I do recommend them. That's who we use. But that's up to y'all if y'all want to do that or not. My brother, he went through and he bought his property using them. He told me about it. That's where we bought our property. We are not heading to Wyoming anytime soon, though. I can tell you that much. I'm watching everything that's going on across with what's going on overseas. I'm not going to go out there and not be prepared. I mean, if I ran out there right now trying to build a home and everything by myself, I'm just not prepared for that yet. So it's easier for me to stay put right here, right now, and that's what I'm going to do. All right, scrolling through here, guys. Sorry if I keep on looking down because the phone's right here. Grace, first time on a live. Awesome. From New Mexico. Very cool. Yeah, I need to work on getting my live scheduled. I know, guys. I do apologize. Johnny Coathanger, prepping is great, but don't wait till they knock on your door. If you do, screw up. Know your neighbors, local enforcement, and terrain. Engage them prior to enclosement. Uh, Johnny Coathanger, I do agree with what you're saying there, and I do actually know what you're saying. Yeah, so when you work with a community and build up a community, setting up observation, positioning, and stuff like that's probably a good idea. Having communication, things like that, guys. That way you can see any threat coming at you ahead of time. Survival Living Milk had a question, I think. Okay, let me back up, guys. I'm sorry if I jumped over your question, Milkmaid. Scrolling through here, guys. Let me find it. Sorry, guys. Trying to find it. Milkmaid, if you could retype that for me, that'd be great, because I'm not seeing it. So I do apologize for that. Smash that like, help beat the evil Uncle Al. CJ Blaze, definitely do appreciate it. And awesome having you here. Guys, if you have not checked out CJ Blaze's channel, definitely do. I've been subscribed to her, I don't know, what, 3 years now? Something like that. Very good content to be checking out. Idaho, Mike, good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Wyoming is a scary place to be in right now. Yeah, politically wise, for sure. For sure. Crafty Veteran, good to see you, brother. How are you doing? Now, I did a community post not too long ago about Crafty Veteran. He just got finished completing and patching at the Pathfinder course, the Intermediate Scout class. That's the class I went up there and took last September. It's not an easy course. It's freaking tough. So he went up there. He got patched. So he just completed everything I just did, which was freaking awesome. I'm actually going to be having Crafty Veteran here on the live stream. We're going to have to get our dates and everything set up, because I will be trying to step in over that Van City Prepper. And I will also be doing a live stream with the Angry Prepper here in about a week, I guess. I think it's going to be on the 10th or something like that. So I will be busy, but Crafty Veteran, I want to get you over here and get you on a live stream. And again, congratulations on that course. Dude, I know how tough that course is. A lot of people like to come online and talk about how easy things are. Well, when they get the patch, then they can tell us how easy it is, because, as you know, it's not easy. All right, scrolling through here. I'm sorry if I missed. I'm trying to catch up with all the questions. I found Waldo. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for all you do. Not a problem. My pleasure. I just try to teach what we do. That's what I try to do. Try to show what works. All right, scrolling through here. Stuart Prepping, good to see you. Can't stay long. Just smash that like button. Well, I definitely do appreciate you stepping in. That's for sure. Lunacy Prepper, thank you for joining our members only. Not required at all. I'm going to be trying to get members only content at least once a week, and a lot of it's going to be a lot of behind the scenes stuff, and also just more personal one-on-one stuff, my thoughts on things that we just can't put into the mainstream stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right. Always mad respect and love and respect. Awesome, CJ Blaze. Would like to sign up for your survival challenge next year. Next year? Yeah, so are you talking about the Pathfinder course? The Pathfinder course, I recommend everybody go take it. A lot of great information. You got some great instructions. Besides, Dave Canterbury himself is there. You got Corporal's Corner. I mean, come on. You got my instructor, Mr. Paul Hack, there at Adaptable Survival. You got Pooter Stomper, Tony Powers. Great. And there's a lot more instructors there. Those are the instructors I got to meet. Great guys. My course right now, guys, I'm waiting right now. Our band stuff on the fires, our fire bans and stuff, they're no longer in existence right now. But there are some places that were damaged by those fires where I used to operate out of. And I'm running into some permit issues, so I'm not pushing our next outdoor survival course anytime soon when I actually get the permits redone and everything, because that's the big thing. There's a lot of stuff that people don't understand when they see me do my outdoor survival things. They think I just throw on a backpack and a camera to go walk out into the woods. Well, that's a good way to get fined here in America. I know, it's crazy. So when I operate in certain locations, I actually have to go get permits, and then I go do it. Just like when we go out to Ocala, I'll be getting permits because I'm not going to the campsite locations where they got picnic tables and stuff like that. No, I'm going into the rugged parts of Ocala. When we go to Blackwater, we're going to be going into the rugged parts. We're not going to the campgrounds of Blackwater. We're going into the swamps of Blackwater. So you got to get special permits for that. All right, scrolling through here. is going to skip you again. All right, I'm looking. Hold on. You forget. See, every time I see the milkmaid, I see like comments like this where it's not to me. It says okay, uno momento is what I'm seeing. So I'm scrolling through trying to find where she actually texts. Because when you're on this, the screen just keeps on moving unless you stop it. So that's what I'm trying to do, trying to find it. See here. That was my way of helping him and still didn't work. I'm looking for it. Hold on a second. Snickering, you're a punk ghetto. See, I saw that one. And I'm not seeing it. I'm scrolling through. Again, please, everybody, put the @ symbol and spell out Survival Living, and that way it lights up on my screen. I can actually see it. Because when they do, I get that big old orange block, and that tells me someone's trying to talk to me. Because other than that, I get lost in all the chats. Because now I'm spending time scrolling through trying to find something, and I can't find it. Carl Prince, Bravo Super Chat sticker, awesome. I think that's Carl, right? Yeah. I don't know. Is that Carl or Carol? That's Carl. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I live close to Ocala. Awesome, James. Yeah, so we did have a couple community members reach out when we get out to Ocala and also Blackwater. They said to hit them up when I hit those locations, so definitely will. Definitely give you a holler when I'm out there. See here. How we doing tonight? South Florida DCL. Doing good. Trying to get answers and questions. Well, questions answered. All right, scrolling through here. Do you still think it's a bad idea to travel out of state in the next week? Bella Bear, I cannot tell anybody what to do on that situation. I am not. I'm not. I'm watching everything right now. I just got a bad feeling, and I've survived a lot of stuff by trusting my gut. And hey, if I'm wrong, then I'm just wrong. I just reschedule my outdoor trip. But that's just my thoughts on that. What I'm doing. No, so I'm not a dude. So it is Carol. Carol, good to see you, my friend. Like I said, I probably read that wrong. Apparently I did. So it is Carol. Uh, Tracy, do you think big booms will really hit the land of the free? If this goes into a WW3 conflict, yes. Yes, I do. Because everybody's going to be involved with it. The technology we have now and also the countries compared to what was in 1 and 2, yeah, I do believe they will reach out and touch us. Survival Living, what are your thoughts on building a mag? That's what May was trying to ask. Mutual assistant group, yeah, absolutely. I believe everybody should. We have one when I lived in Apopka. I built one there. And then when we moved, I had to build one here. Okay. So I do recommend working and building a mutual assistant group. Absolutely. A prepping community of people that are working together, because when it comes down to it, strength in numbers is a lot better than by yourself. It really is. Now, if you don't have that option, let's say you live in a rural area where there's just nobody around. Okay, I get just focusing right there. But see, like when I was getting everything lined up to move to Wyoming, I contacted and spoke with and met with people that were ranch hands and ranchers that were 12 miles away, because that's how far the nearest person was from my property. And I still spoke to them about things. I was already getting the seeds planted on that. That was something was to go down, people could pull the resources together. You can cover a lot more ground and observe a lot more area with more people. Do you have to feed more? Yes. Well, they should be prepping too. So yeah, I definitely agree that people need to work on that. Uh, Malak. Man, I'm so bad about names. I do apologize. Corner. Milk was asking how to get a mag going or connecting with one. So, definitely do appreciate the super chat there. I'm sorry that you had to do that so I can see the thing. Um, I do apologize for that. With connecting with one, guys, it really just depends on you, your personality, for one, if you can actually talk to somebody, because some people, they just rub people wrong. Down here in Florida, it's been really easy because we always have the threat of hurricanes. Hurricane preparedness has always opened up doors when I'm talking to people about building groups. I don't go up to them and start screaming a bunch of rabbit hole theories. I don't do that. Okay. I talk about natural disaster first, and that's what gets them involved and on board. Then we start discussing the other things for SHTF. Some are into it, some are not. But I'll tell you this much: if you still got someone that's involved with your group and they're still prepping just for natural disasters, even though they don't think that they're trying to kill everybody in the world, they're still preparing with you. Okay, and then if that happens, at least they've been prepared. So that's my thoughts on that. Here in Florida, it's been much easier to do. Farmer Son Prepping, good to see you, buddy. How are you doing? Dragon Slayer, good to see you. Jim Survival, how's it going, buddy? All right, scrolling through here. Ninja Squirrel, how's it going? All right. And by the way, again, I do appreciate that super chat. You don't have to super chat to give me to answer a question. I just been having a little hard time tonight with it. That's all. I do appreciate the support though. Jeff, good to see you, Jeff. How are you doing? Jeff Greger's been with us for a very long time. He's actually put up some amazing gear and stuff. Um, Dude, that Mora, that's been my number one bushcrafting knife since I've got it. That thing does not leave my backpack. Freaking love that thing. Well, it leaves my backpack when I'm out there in the woods. That thing is just amazing, man. It really is. So again, definitely do appreciate that, brother. All right, scrolling through here. Stash cash for more beans. Okay, gotcha. Uh, I Nick Nick's Wick Kid Pyro. I guess that's how you pronounce the name there. What you're trying to say. Yeah. So we do stockpile a lot. I mean, we just did a huge haul on that. Takes me a while to get some videos out. There was actually a couple days ago when I actually went and purchased all that stuff. So when I release a video, it doesn't actually mean that was just that day. I mean, I did that a couple days ago. Finally got the video out. So yeah, I keep on. I mean, we got 2 years of. Well, we got more than that now. Well, we've had 2 years of normal food. Uh, Beans, rice, flour, sugar, pastas, oats, all that stuff. And I see a lot of comments. Well, you need to be storing this. We do. I mean, that's why we have that big playlist called Weekly Prep. If you go through it, you'll see everything that we've been storing for the last 3 years. Our rotational stock. I just don't keep going over the exact same thing over and over and over again. I show what new we got or what we got that week. Um, so yeah, the beans. It's one of the most easy staple foods to store. Same with your rice, stuff like that, guys. Quick, easy meals. They pack in a lot of calories and proteins. If you haven't done it yet, I recommend doing it. If you don't eat rice and beans, you know what? Don't store it, but I would recommend go ahead and store it anyway because if you're hungry, you'll eat it. All right, scrolling through here. Your audio is hard to hear but clear. Not sure if it's the distance of the mic. Anybody else having a problem with my mic? Hold on, let me turn up my volume here. Anybody else having a problem? I can hear it just fine on my other phone. So I'm not sure what you mean because my microphone is like right here. That's the exact same shotgun mic I usually use. So I'm not sure. I'm not having any issues on my end. So scrolling through here, what do you think about executive order? Yeah. Honestly, I'm not going to get into the whole political stuff. I'm not. I'm just not. Because it's constantly changing, and it doesn't really matter what I think on it. All it is it doesn't matter what I think on it, because the fact is they can do whatever they want to. That's why I'm a prepper, because I already know this stuff is coming no matter what, and I want to make sure my family's ready for it when it does come, and it is. There's a lot of channels that people can watch where they sit there and discuss, what this politician's doing, that politician doing, keep on, keep on, keep on, and nothing ever gets done. But they help talk to you and reaffirm what you wanted to believe in or what you wanted to hear, and nothing ever gets done. So I just don't cover stuff like that. Plenty of people out there though. There's plenty of channels, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. There's plenty of them that do that though, and you can definitely check them out. They're really good channels. All right, scrolling through here. Deb Smith, I didn't see you come in. Good to see you, my friend. All right, did you find the lost striker, Dale? No. So that striker, it went in my zipper pocket when I went to go do. I think I was actually traveling to a new campsite to get closer to my pickup, and that was roughly 9 miles is what I did that day. So I don't know where it went. Well, the funny thing was, because I did a bow drill that night, which I love doing a bow drill. That paracord bracelet that came with the kit, it had a ferrocerium rod on it. I completely forgot about it. So, yeah, I guess I could have done that. Ninja Squirrel, good to see you, buddy. How are you doing? It's all good, brother. Help as much as I can. I appreciate it. Not required, my friend. Not required. All right, scrolling through here. Jeff, not a problem, brother. About to do another gear dump. I'll let you know, dude. I love gear. Not required, my friend, though. Also, congratulations on all that work that you've been doing, by the way. I do get my emails and messages from you, man. To the ones that I haven't responded yet on email, I'm just backed up. I got a lot of emails. I do. I try to answer all my emails and stuff, guys. So I do work on it. Just I'm a single man working on the whole project there. So only one person working on all that. Yeah, it takes a lot. All right, scrolling through here. How do I pit MC4 on solar cable? How do I put MC4 connector on a solar cable? I don't know if I've actually got a video on that or not. Actually, though, I will be doing a video very soon on that, because we got a new EMP shield protector for a dual charge control system coming in, because we're upgrading, we're building onto our solar grid. So I'll make sure I put that in for you. It's very simple to do. This is your MC4 connectors. They take apart a certain way, and some of it goes down the cable. You crimp your wire that you need on that little metal piece that's inside the MC4, and then it all screws together. Okay, so I'll actually cover that. It's actually very simple. I have to do a video on that when I do that upcoming video. All right, scrolling through here, guys. Buy barley as well. I don't like barley, so prep what you eat, guys. I don't like barley. I don't cook with barley ever. I never use barley, so I don't get barley. As far as flour and stuff, I stock up a lot of flour. I know a lot of people say you need to get wheat berries. One, I don't have a wheat berry grinder. Two, I've got a lot of flour stored up, and I also have flour that, my mixes and stuff with Augason Farms and other long-term food stores that's going to last a very long time. So I don't get those things because I want another avenue. So instead of getting a grinder for wheat berries and storing buckets of wheat berries and grinding all that stuff up and spending all that time doing that, I went ahead and invested on that part on my long-term food stores so I don't have to. So to each their own on that. I just don't do it. There's many different ways to prep. There is. When did you get serious about preparedness? What was your trigger or lifetime practice like some of us? I like prep all my life, but a natural disaster was mine, Mr. Blumpkin. I grew up in the mountains of North Carolina. We got ice storms every year. Power would be knocked out for 2 weeks at a time. You were not getting out. The roads were covered. You were stuck at home. So that type of preparedness was always a thing. It was Y2K that really got me looking into actual prepping, and by the time it turned 2012 stuff, I was full on prepping. But that was my beginning. Twisted Tats, good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? All right, scrolling through here. I got my Survival MD book today. I believe it's important to have at least one person to tend to medical situations during SHTF. Well, yeah, I definitely believe someone needs to know some form of medical treatment. Doesn't mean you have to be a doctor. I mean, it'd be nice to have EMTs and stuff like that in your preparedness group. Absolutely. Some of us don't have the time to sit down and do all that, but I do recommend somebody needs to know some type of medical. All right, I think everybody needs to know basic first aid, some type of trauma stuff. There needs to be something there because you're by yourself. Things happen all the time. Um, I do recommend moving forward off of just books and get actual training. Take courses. One of the easiest one, CPR, of course. People think they know how to do CPR until they actually get on the dummy, and then they realize they don't actually know how to do it correctly. So I do recommend that. Stop bleed. My buddy, our tent life, he is an instructor for stop bleed. Great information to actually be training on. So yeah, I would recommend not just having the books. The books is good. Knowledge that way is good, but learning that skill set on top of it is definitely very important, in my opinion. I know many won't agree with me. I get that, and that's fine. Not everyone's going to agree with each other. You're not robots, and I don't want you to be robots. You don't have to agree with me. Just listen to what I'm saying, and then make adjustments on if it's something that you can use in your life or not. And that's not directed at you. That's just, the whole thing. All right, scrolling through here. Crafty Better, hit the thumbs up. Yeah, that definitely does help out a lot. Or thumbs down, either way, that works. One of the things I learned from the Angry Prepper, thumbs up and thumbs down, it either one of those interactions actually helps out a video, believe it or not. So scrolling through here, and I get my handful of thumbs down too. That's all right. Okay, scrolling through here, guys. Y2K woke me too. Yeah, I'm actually glad that Y2K did not happen. Like what people thought it was, and what I was concerned was going to happen too. Because when I found out about it, and that was really what really got me into prepping. Virginia Bushcrafter, survival living, do you use a hatchet or a saw? I use both. Just depends on the scenario. I keep a hatchet on my pack. I've got a Corona folding saw, which I love. I use a buck saw blade that I make my own buck saws with. Um, I've shown using the little wire saws, the little commando saws. You can use those, but I use a different combination, whatever it is I'm trying to cut down, to be honest. So it's really what I'm looking at and what I'm gonna have to cut down. So my normal gear, I carry all three. That's why I carry a lot. I carry a lot of gear when I go do my outdoor survival videos, unless I'm doing the minimum gear stuff. Ilea, good to see you, my friend. Jay Stone, sorry for blowing up your phone with messages. That's all right. I've probably been blowing up Jay Stone's messenger too. Sorry, Jay Stone. I know you're busy. I do it too. Let's see here. Scrolling through. Homestead Homeboy, good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Hey, brother. Hope all is well with you. Keep up the great videos. I'm good, my friend. I am. We're just preparing as much as possible. And again, guys, preparation is a lifestyle for us. We eat off of our preps. We replace them. I do believe we got something major coming. I mean, it's right there in front of us. We can see the stuff going on. For the ones that want to keep their head in the sand, it won't change anything until it's right there in front of them, as far as it's on the street knocking on their door, or until they go get some food and then it's no food. Unfortunately, when that happens, some of those people are going to be blaming us preppers, which we've been doing this for years. But it's just the way it is. That's it's just you can't please everybody. if I say something on one topic, half the people agree with me, the other half won't. So it's just the way it is. Prep Rebel, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for all you do and share. Well, I definitely do appreciate it. Both you guys, super chats are never required. Of course, it helps. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, it does help. It's never required. Before you ever send me anything, go to your prep room, take a look at it. Make sure you got food. I'll be honest with you. I never have enough food. I don't. I mean, I'm being honest. I never do. Every time I go into town, I'm always picking up something. If it's not food, I'm also picking up some type of hardware supplies, something that way I have it on hand. I haven't been buying any lumber though because the lumber price is crazy. I mean, jeez. But I do appreciate the support. Okay, I do appreciate that. So don't ever think that I'm throwing it back at people's faces if you can't afford it or nothing like that. That's not what I'm doing. I do appreciate the support, but I also want to make sure you guys are taking care of yourself first. Okay. See here. Thanks so much. We did CPR class 2 months ago, and so blessed we did. All right. Awesome. Yeah. Also, I don't think Van City Prepper is here with us tonight. Great information. I'm hoping that she gets some more information out to everybody because she does that for a living. I mean, she's involved with all that stuff. Her and her husband. Great channel if you guys have not been over there. Milkmaid. Mother Clucker is a great name. Yes, it is. All right, scrolling through here, everybody. Oh, and real quick message to all the YouTube creators that come over to our channel and stuff. Guys, when y'all are doing live stream and you don't see me in your live stream, or I might stop and says hello to everybody, I've got your live stream on live. I'm listening to it while I'm doing something else. I do watch, well, at least I listen to your live streams. Some live streams like 2 hours long, stuff like that. I can't just sit there because I'm usually busy doing something else as well. But I do follow your videos. I'll click on your videos, guys. I'll give you the thumbs up, and I'll be doing something else while it's playing in the background. So just so you know, I am watching y'all, and I don't mean that in a creepy way. Okay, I'm watching you. See here, Boomer21. How are you doing, my friend? Your views on the magnetic pole excursion, and that we are 11 months away from reaching 40-degree mark, which is about halfway to the equator. Boomer21, definitely do appreciate the support. Now, I've covered the magnetic pole, the shift on that a lot early, especially early on in the channel. I have not heard that it's 11 months away from reaching 40-degree mark. I haven't heard that. Yeah, I'm not saying it's not true. I'm not saying it's not true at all. I haven't heard that yet. I will definitely look into it because I haven't been keeping up with it. The last couple months I've been watching, other things. I'll take a look at it though. I do believe we're going to get pole flip. I do believe we're going to get that. Now, the thing with pole flips, it depends on, and I'm talking about the magnetic pole, guys. It depends on the history, the research that they've been doing. Some say it happens like that, while other scientists have said it's also been recorded that it's actually lasted up to 1,000 years. If the magnetic pole, the magnetic sphere, shuts down during this time, Earth gets bombarded by solar radiation. Not good. I mean, not good at all. So I'm not a scientist at all. I'm not. I'm just this stuff I just research in, read up on articles and stuff that I can find. And there's so much conflicting information out there. It really is. But I will definitely take a look at that because this is the first time I've heard of 11 months. Interesting. Tide True Crimson Through. Impossible question. When do you think SHTF will hit? I don't put a timetable on anything, my friend, at all. Because, and this is the reason why I say I don't put a timetable on anything. I don't know what they're doing. I'm not privy to listen to their phone calls. I'm not in behind those doors in these houses, in these complexes. All I can do is see what's happening and prepare for. All right. With what's happening across the globe right now, in my opinion, this is a SHTF moment because I know people, oh, here's another crazy guy that's thinking. Yeah, I actually do use that little gray matter up in here. It's not much. It's a little bit, but I try to. I think we're fixing to do a global conflict. There's just too much stuff going on, way too many pieces on the board moving around, and the reaction from other countries and what they're preparing for is telling me it's fixing to happen. Now, SHTF can be many different things, not just global conflict. Okay, you can have an SH moment in your home when it burns down. I've had that happen. A hurricane, anything. Look at the people in California when their power gets shut off. Okay, now they got notified. Some were notified in advance because of high winds and stuff. Well, if they weren't ready for it, yeah, that's a mini SHTF for them. Okay, would they have perished for not having power for 3 days? Well, it just depends on what supplies they had. You know, they might have been all right. But then look at Texas. When that ice storm came in, that was their SHTF moment right there. So I'm guessing you're asking me about a full blown. I don't have dates. I can't give you dates. If I had a date for you, I'd be up here telling you what the date is. But I don't have that information. Not many people do. We can just look at the news, look at the information, and watch what they're doing. And that's what we make our decisions off of, our preparedness level. See here. Andy, good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? All right, scrolling through here, guys. Give me a second. Mo Boom 96. Well, definitely do appreciate the super chat. I'm glad you're here with us. You didn't leave any comment or anything. Definitely do appreciate the support, my friend. Really do. Never required, man, or chick. Either way, I can't tell. I do like your Punisher icon on your icon there. That's pretty cool. All right, scrolling through here, guys. Give me a second. I'm trying to catch questions. If I missed your question, I apologize. I'm not trying to avoid it because I will. If it's something I don't want to talk about, I'll still pull it up a sec. I don't want to talk about that. I won't just dodge you. All right, scrolling through your Ninja Squirrel. I talked with the boys on my old team. Sweden is preparing for a decentralization right now, and they have been prepping bridges, railways. Yeah. So I actually got some information linked to me about some of the preparations of bridges and stuff, and I know exactly what you mean on that. They're preparing things to make sure they what's the correct word I can use on this platform? They're making sure something goes kaboom, so they can take these things out, railways, stuff like that, to keep an incursion from going in or make it harder for an incursion to go in. So yeah, that is very concerning. Now, my information that I got is not fully reliable. Your information that you got, because you're talking about your old team, you might have better sources on that. Definitely do appreciate that information. As far as for the past 2 weeks, I didn't know that. This was just recently stuff I've been hearing about, and it's been like going through the grapevine kind of. So thank you for that confirmation on that. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna stop. I really don't. Uh, Subs on the move. Yeah, yep. Those are the ones that really worry me too. Those subs. All right, scrolling through here, guys. South Florida DCL. How important is it to have people in your group to know CPR? Um, I think it's very important. I've actually performed CPR twice in my life, and I got my first CPR certification when I was 15 years old. I actually went with my mother to go get it at the same time. Then I went, I had to go a couple other times to get the cert renewed. Um, do you have to have your cert renewed all the time for SHTF? No, you don't. But I do believe people need to know that because in my lifetime, I performed it twice. So yeah, I would recommend. And I don't hang around a lot of people either. So I would recommend that one. Let's see here, scrolling through here. Dr. Blumpkin. Now, if you prepped, we were good in Texas. I sat around drinking whiskey around the fire and built snowmen. Well, yeah, if you're prepped, absolutely. All right, scrolling through here. I think I would have been doing the same thing. All right. So anyway, guys, I don't want to keep y'all too much. I just want to come on here to try to answer some questions, things like that. Of course, we got a lot more videos and stuff coming out here on this channel and also our secondary channel. If you have not been over there, definitely go check it out. We've had a lot of help from other community, other YouTube creators, and I do want to apologize for, I always talk about the larger channels that have helped. Excuse me. That protein shake is fighting back. Yeah. I've had a lot of help from, when I say smaller channels, I don't mean that in a disrespectful thing at all. I started with very, very low. I started with 0 subscribers, just like everybody else. And the more you work at it, the more you work at it, the more you reach out, work inside of communities and stuff like that, your channel starts growing. What you have to do is just keep on producing videos, keep on working with people, and your channel starts to grow. We're not a big channel. We're still a small channel. I mean, we've had a great outcome with people, which has been freaking awesome. And we continue to work with people. Okay. So just like every larger channel group I work with, before I even do a live stream with them, I talk to them about who I am, my past, everything. That way they're not blindsided with anything. I try to do that with everybody I talk to. That way they know who I am. So for even the smaller channels, and again, I'm not meaning that in the wrong way, keep on working on that. All right. You guys help bring my channel back. When I got that hack, my Google hack, and I couldn't get access to this channel, I had to start a secondary channel. And all these people pulled together to support me and push me back up and start helping. I had massive amounts of people right here in the community work with, sent me finances through my PayPal and stuff because I was cut out. I mean, YouTube is where I make money at. It's not my only source of income, but it is a big source. They went through that way to help support me. I can never take that away, on anything. I mean, that was a big thing for us. It really helped us out a lot. So all these channels, doesn't matter if you're big or small. I mean, I appreciate every single thing that they've done. So guys, let me scroll through here right fast because we are going to wrap up, guys. City Prepper is, if you haven't already, yeah, City Prepper is a great channel, by the way, guys. It's a really good channel. It's been around for a while. Looks like a Moboom 96 again. Definitely do appreciate it, my friend. Never required, like I said. Do appreciate the support. Again, you didn't leave a message there. Send me an email, man. That'd be great. Great live. All right, awesome. So anyway, guys, wrapping up everything, I definitely do appreciate y'all all being here. Again, when I show channels in my community posts, I'm showing those channels as support, guys. When you see me put something up there, definitely go check out those channels. If you decide to subscribe, be part of that community. Most of our communities work together, believe it or not. We pretty much work together. We've had a lot of new people come in that's never heard of us before, which is not a surprise, right? I mean, it's really not a surprise. So we are building. We're continuing to move forward. I found Waldo. Ultimate SNS is a good channel. Yeah, that's my brother's channel, by the way. That's my younger brother. I've been working with him, and he's doing very good on YouTube. He finally got his monetization and stuff like that, which is awesome. It's a new avenue in life that he's pursuing. So anyway, guys, definitely do appreciate everything, and we're gonna wrap up. Again, guys, keep prepping. Don't be fearful of stuff, but keep your eyes open. Okay, we can see things happening. So start stockpiling food. Have a way of purifying water. Have a way of storing water. Even if it's just a gallon jug. If you have to go get 20 of them, all right, they won't last forever. You're going to have to cycle those things through big time because they start leaking on you. But it's a way. You still have water on hand. I cannot stress this enough. Get on your maps on your phone, your Google Maps. Blow up your area. Now zoom out 10 miles and look for ponds, rivers, streams, retention ponds, whatever. Look for water sources. Now, when it comes to retention ponds, you better be ready to filter that stuff out really good, because most retention ponds, like down here in Florida, they're near a road, and most vehicles leak out antifreeze, oil, and other stuff. Okay, so you're gonna be filtering that water out a lot, but look for water sources. Okay, all right, guys, definitely do appreciate everybody. May 19th with Angry Prepper. Okay, I thought I was on the 10th. Okay, awesome. I have to reconfirm with him on that. All right, guys. Y'all take care. Keep prepping. Speak to y'all later.